Hi everyone, welcome to the video. I'm going to make a video today for both my channels. I have a Richard's Thailand channel, which is about my trips to Thailand. I also have a Richard J. Mitchell channel, which is about me and my reselling and my money matters channel. Basically anything to do with money making, that sort of thing. I think this video is appropriate to both, so I'm going to do a video for both. By the way, if you're not subscribed to both, I'll leave a link below to both channels, and then you can have a look at them. So anyway, with the video, as you know, as some may know, I've been looking at ways how I can finish my employed life and move to do something more that I want to do, specifically move out to Thailand somehow. I was going to do a working holiday for a month or two, or maybe 3. Unfortunately, the job I was in went really. I did a lot of computer work for my area manager, and that's what I was going to do in Thailand for a few months. Now that fell through because of wage constraints and whatnot, and I didn't really want to go back full time to my old job in the pub, working all those hours for not much more than minimum wage. All the stress and the hassle, didn't want to do that. So I actually left the pub. I'm now a customs clearance advisor for UPS at East Midlands Airport. I work at the airport now, and basically what I do now is I clear parcels that come in the UK. So I'm on the imports department. So any shipments that come into the UK from externally, it's my job to get the paperwork together to send off to customs to get the shipment released. But yeah, basically I'm importing the goods in to the country, getting the paperwork sorted off the companies. So say a company wants to import something, they need a license for it or something like that. It's my job to go and get that sorted, and then we can release the shipment with customs. So yeah, that job is very interesting to the reselling aspect, because I've learned a lot about shipping abroad and importing in. So if any of you guys got any questions, I think I've been there 3-4 months now. And yeah, I'm quite knowledgeable now. It's sunk in. Like for example, if you've got something worth more than £600 coming in, you need an EORI number, and that's something new that not many people know. I'd say that's 70% of my work time at the minute, getting EORI numbers, EORI. So yeah, anyone on the reselling channel, I might be able to help. If I don't know the answer, I'll certainly be able to find out. With regards to shipping abroad or importing goods in, if you're wholesaling in. So yeah, that's really good. The only problem is that is the working holiday gone for Thailand, and I'm still looking at ways to leave and do what I want to do. Now I'm thinking of selling my house, or remortgaging. I can remortgage, and I can afford to get 2 HMOs, which, if you don't know what a HMO is, it's a house of multiple occupancy. So I will, for example, buy a 3-bed house, convert the living room to a 4th bedroom, and then rent it out room by room. That's not as bad as it sounds. I'm looking at near the hospital or near students, so I'm looking for young professionals that want their own space, that can't afford their own house. Because it's a hospital, it might not be, they might not want to permanently move here, so yeah, I'm looking to do that. And 2 HMOs, believe it or not, will make me about nearly £3,000 income. Now there's a lot of cost to that. You're probably looking at 50% costs, so I'm looking at about £1,500 profit. The problem I have again is this new job I've got at UPS as a customs clearance advisor. It's temporary. It's dependent on how Brexit goes. So basically they've hired me and quite a few other people dependent on Brexit. So if Brexit goes well and there's a customs union still in place, or it gets revoked or extended for a long period of time, then my job is not permanent and it's not secure at all. I knew that when I took the job. However, if Brexit goes bad, if it's a no deal, or if we leave without the customs union, which is what's being pushed for by Boris Johnson at the minute, they're really adamant about the customs union as well, because they want to do their own trade deals, and to do that they have to leave the customs union. So provided they do that, my job will probably become permanent, or there's a good chance it will become permanent. And I'm doing a good job there as well, I think, so I think I'm impressing the right people. Now the problem is I can't remortgage my house on a temporary job. I can't do it. So that is a second spanner in the works for me. So what do I do? Well, I'm going to plod along as I am, because I'm enjoying this new job. It's good money. It is less hours. It's a lot less stressful than my last job. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. But I still want to do what I want to do. So my only option now really is to sell the house. So that's what I'm going to do, I think, next year. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ride this job out, and if it becomes temporary, I will just keep on working until they say, right, that's it now, thank you very much for your time, Brexit hasn't gone as we thought, it's been extended longer, whatever it might be, we don't need you anymore. At that point I'm going to sell the house, and I'll find somewhere to live. I've got relatives and whatnot. I'll be able to find somewhere to live, and at that point my outgoing costs will be next to zero, so I can really go low on the living expenses while I sell the house. Once the house is sold, I will have a very good chunk of money in equity from it, which I'm gonna go and buy the 2 HMOs, or 1 HMO and 1 standard buy-to-let maybe, or if I can squeeze 3 HMOs or 2 HMOs and a buy-to-let. Either way, I'm gonna have an income of around £1,500 to £2,000 a month, which, to be honest with you, is more than I'm on now full-time working. At that point, with zero expenses coming out, or next to zero expenses coming out, I'm going to be financially free, which means I can do what I want to do. And if that is to move to Thailand, I know, despite all the arguments, I've watched videos, I've done my own videos on this cost of living. I know that I can live on £1,000 a month in Thailand. I know I can. So the fact that I'll be getting £1,500 to £2,000 a month I'm going to be able to live comfortably in Thailand. Now, don't get me wrong, I want to save money still. I want to get another property and another property and another property. But you know, I've been watching a lot of Samuel Leeds lately, and his channel is very knowledgeable on rent to rents, rent to serviced accommodations, buy to letting, and then you can either have your own house rent to renting, or HMOs, or serviced accommodation. There's a lot of options there. So yeah, I won't be moving out there with all money spent. You know, I'll be saving money as well. And there are, to be honest with you, there are friends that say you can't live out there on £1,000 a month. Well, you know, no offence, but I'm living in the UK on £1,000 a month. You know, why on earth could I not live in Thailand for the same money? You know, when I go there on holiday, and I can spend £2,000 on a 2-week holiday in Thailand. You know, which is £4,000 a month. But I won't be doing that living out there. I will not be doing that. And that is what some of my friends don't get. They think that you can't live out there because you have to do the holiday stuff, and you just don't have to do it. I'm not interested in drinking every day, all day, every day, bottles of whiskey. I'm not interested in it. If anything, I want to concentrate more on the channel. You know, I want to be able to move around Thailand and see some of the islands, see some of the destinations, film it for you guys on YouTube. You know, there are some very good factual channels on here on YouTube. You know, people like I don't know, No Time to Be Sad, you know, Foreigner Joe, Kevin Thailand. You know, they go around and they show you the true Thailand, the land of smiles. He's very good. All these people I'm sure you watch, like I watch. So yeah, that's what I want to do, and I can do that. I can do that on £1,000 to £2,000 a month. You know, I can do it. I won't be drinking all the time, senseless. I'll have a nice. You can get a nice apartment for not a lot of money. You know, you can get a nice apartment for 12,000 baht a month. You know, I've seen it. I've seen them. You can get them. You know, I've seen how much a shop will be in Big C. I've seen how much street food is. I've seen how much Falang food is in a restaurant. You know, all these factors I've factored in. And I won't be going out drinking every night with company. I won't be doing it. That's not why I'm there for. So yeah, that, I'm sorry to rant on, it's a bit of a long video now, but yeah, they're my plans, my adjusted plans, twice adjusted plans. Yeah, if I was still doing the original job, the original computer work, you know, I'd be there right now, probably. This was the time I was going to be there. But again, alas, that's not happened, and I didn't want to stay in the old job. So I have my house. I can sell the house. My 2 years fixed term with the mortgage, I got a 2 years fixed mortgage. That has ended now, so I can sell the house whenever I want, no penalties. I can withdraw all that profit out because I bought the house. It was a wreck. It was awful. But you know what? I got it for a damn good price, and I ripped it back to brick and I refurbished it. And I know I put a big deposit down because I moved from a bigger house and downsized already. So yeah, I have a fair chunk of money from that house coming out, and I'm at the point now where I know I want to sell it. Now the thing that has thrown the penny in the spanner is I like my new job, but it's temporary, so I am happy to just work for this new company with UPS. I'm happy there. I love it there. I'm happy to work there as long as they'll have me, and so I can save more money. In the meantime, as soon as that is finished, I'll be in a position where I know what I want to do, and that will be moving out, selling the house, looking for HMOs, because that's going to bring the most amount of profit in. Yeah, it's going to be a pain in the arse, but you know what? Just get a company to manage it for you. You get a good company, 10%. That's fine. That 10% cost saves me the hassle, and also, you know, I can take a step back from it. I don't want to be fully involved anymore. I want to start winding down the work now. Like I say, I want to start leaving the employed box and more going into the investor box. Some of you'll know what I'm on about with that. Robert will tell you. Anyway, that's it. That's the video. Thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I think something like 60% of my views are from non-subscribers. Yeah, I'd be amazed if you could subscribe. It really helps me. It really helps the videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like I say, this video is probably going to be on both channels. If you're on one channel, go and check the other channel out. I'd appreciate that again. They're not the same videos. This is an exception to the rule. Like I say, the Richard J. Mitchell channel is about money and being frugal and early retirement and that sort of thing, investment opportunities, whereas Richard's Thailand is about my travels in Thailand. It's not just going to be Thailand either, you know. If I have every intention in the future of going to look at Vietnam, going to look at Cambodia, going to look at Laos. Yeah, so they're the plans, long-term plans. So for now, I apologise, Richard's Thailand, I've not been in Thailand for a while. I have every intention of getting back there next year, but like I say, I've had things going on. I've had to prioritise for my short term to get what I want long term. And that's why I've not been to Thailand this year, but I've got every intention of that changing next year. And as you guys know, I want to end up out there eventually somewhere in Asia, and at the minute that's Thailand for me, so that's where I'm headed. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you posted on the house. I'll keep you posted on what's happening on both channels. The HMOs are really exciting. I'm really into this at the minute. I've been watching a lot. Like I said, I've been watching a lot of Samuel Leeds on YouTube. You should really check him out if you want to, you know, become financially free. You really need to check his channel out. A lot of good content on there. So thanks for watching. I'm going to go home. I'm going to relax before I start work in the morning. Thanks for watching, and everyone take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks so much.